Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be covering Algorand and going over my thoughts on price action and providing my market analysis. So if you are new to the channel and you want to show some support, please leave a like and subscribe. So on my chart I have three ranges here outlined, one in red, one in orange, and then one in green. Currently the price action is around this orange zone, and you can see how if we go back to July of 2020, this was significant resistance and kind of called for a pretty large drawdown. We went down 37% after hitting this resistance and consolidated for quite a bit, and then we had significant resistance being held in November and December of 2020, and we had a lot of candles just kind of closing below this, consolidating, and then when we got back above it we held it as support, and then we really kicked off this pretty incredible rally, and following that we went up 400% in just about a month or so. And you can see right now we are at this level. I would expect in the short term that price action would hold it as support, but I believe this is going to be dependent on Bitcoin. So if you see Bitcoin draw down to say $20,000, most likely this is not going to hold. But in the short term, I do believe we are going to see some sort of short-term bounce off of this level, and that leads me to the green zone. As you can see, this is a very important zone. This was the high for the entirety of 2020, peaking in August, and this was also the lows for the summer of 2021 when we saw Bitcoin really stressed on that $30,000 level as support. So if you recall, during that time frame, a lot of altcoins lost their support levels and formed lower lows, but Algorand actually held this support area and had a lot of strength here, and the resulting consequence of that was a new all-time high. And you can see how we also bounced on this level in March, but this bounce was kind of short-lived and kind of capped out here around $1. So I would say that if you want to be a bull, you really need to see this area in the green reclaimed and held as support. So we want to see price action trend back up over to here, reclaim it and hold it as support, and start targeting some of these lower highs, such as the one at 97 cents and then the one at $1.07. Because if we do not reclaim this level, we really run the risk of flipping it as resistance. And if we do that, then the macro picture is kind of it's going to be a lot more bearish, because we have this very key level with a lot of price confluence in August of 2020 and throughout the entire summer of 2021. And if we flip that as resistance, that would kind of lead me to believe the low's not in yet, and we're ready to start making our way back down to this orange zone and then ultimately below that. Which also leads me to this red zone here. If we go back to November of 2019 and December of 2019, this was the level that held as support for several months. You can also see how we had some consolidation around this level before this big move up. And in general, this is a key level. I would expect this to hold as support in the event that, say, Bitcoin is dropping to the low $20,000, or some sort of market-wide capitulation. I would expect this to be support for Algorand just in that event, because I do like to talk about all the possible outcomes, and with crypto there are always possibilities that something like this happens. Again, it's only another 42% down from here, and we've seen 42% drops every step of the way, right? We have such as right here, we have a 68% drop. We have right here a 64% drop. So this is not out of the question, and I would expect this to hold as support just in the event that we are able to get that low. So that is the end of the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy, and as always, I will see you in the next one.